If you would like to support Mercado Airwaves, visit us at patreon.com/Mercado Airwaves. Find us on iTunes at Mercado Airwaves. Keep up to date with the show on Facebook at Mercado Airwaves. Follow Mike on Twitter at mmercado2333 and on Instagram, MikeMercado2333. Mercado Airwaves is brought to you by supporters at patreon.com/Mercado Airwaves.
What is going on, friends? Thank you so much for joining us for our interview with one of the true legends of the sport, Joanna Jedrzejczyk, before her huge fight against Rose Namajunas in the rematch for the women's Strawweight title this Saturday, April 7, 2018. It's UFC 223, Khabib versus Holloway. We talked to the five-time defending Strawweight champion, Joanna, about her huge rematch against Rose Namajunas and so much more. But before we get to that, here's a quick message.
Mercado Airwaves is brought to you by supporters at patreon.com/Mercado Airwaves. If you would like to support Mercado Airwaves, visit us at patreon.com/Mercado Airwaves. Find us on iTunes at Mercado Airwaves. Keep up to date with the show on Facebook at Mercado Airwaves. Follow Mike on Twitter at mmercado2333 and on Instagram, MikeMercado2333.
Thanks for keeping it with us, guys. Before we get to the awesome Joanna, just a quick heads up. We did have a little bit of a connection phone issue because of the storms that have hit the Northeast and, of course, the Midwest over the last few days. But nonetheless, we did our best to edit and make it as clear as possible. So maybe lower the volume just a little bit, but Joanna is awesome, and I think we had a really nice interview about her journey in the UFC and this title match, and, of course, representing women in sports, including her Polish heritage. Here's our interview with Joanna. Enjoy. Hi, how are you, Joanna?
Hey, how are you doing? Are you Polish?
No, I'm actually Hispanic, but here in Chicago, we have a huge Polish demographic.
That's why I'm asking. Second or third biggest Polish community, yeah?
Yeah.
In the world.
Yeah, you want to give a shout out to all your Polish fans here in Chicago?
Dzień dobry wszystkim Polakom mieszkającym w Chicago i w stanie Illinois. Pozdrawiam Was serdecznie. Oglądajcie moją walkę już w tą sobotę na UFC 223. Ten pas wraca ze mną do Polski, dla Polaków, tak naprawdę na całym świecie. Kocham Was bardzo. Wasza JJ. Dziękuję za wsparcie.
Awesome. So let's get right into it. How are you feeling heading into this awesome, huge fight, one of the biggest fights in UFC women's history?
I feel great. I feel more than ready. I put on such a great work for last 10 weeks at American Top Team in Coconut Creek with my coaches. Actually, I've been working before I came to HT a little bit in Poland. So I'm very happy to be here and do this again. I didn't want to wait too long for the rematch, and I knew that I was going to be the first in line right after the first fight with Rose Namajunas. So I'm happy to be here, back to New York, and put on a great fight on Saturday.
How excited are you to just get right back into it, put all that stuff that happened a few months back to the past, and get back what some people think is still your title? And Rose is one of the best fighters in the world, but this matchup has people so hyped. How excited are you for this?
You know what? I was not a competitor that night on November 4th, so I couldn't show to people how good I was prepared for that fight. And yeah, this time everything is going to be different. I'm going to be 100%.
And then with that difference, you coming in as the challenger this time, how important was it to make sure that your health was 100%, that your camp was 100%, and that mentally you were in the right place? Because it is different being the hungry predator of the challenger opposed to the champion.
Happy to be in this spot again. You know, I was a challenger when I faced Carla Esparza in 2015, and I won my belt. I defended the belt for five times,
right.
And I'm telling you, it's easier to win the belt than defend the belt. So I'm very happy that whole pressure is on Rose Namajunas right now. She's a great athlete. She's the champion right now, and I'm very happy to challenge great, talented athletes. So there is no pressure. I just want to enjoy the process and go there and show to people how I changed as a human and as a fighter, how I changed my game. Because I was such a dominant fighter such a dominant champion for almost 3 years, and people were studying me, so I had to change the game. But let's not talk about this. Let me show it on Saturday.
Right, and I think that's what a lot of people look up to you for, especially you were one of the faces of this women's movement, and not just MMA and UFC, but in the sports world. How does that make you feel? How important is it for you not only to represent, your Polish heritage, but also women in MMA? As you said, you're one of the most dominant champions in history. How important is that to you?
It's important to me. I see things different. Like my fighting career, my life got different taste, different flavor. I care more about the lifestyle, life stuff than I care about my career, It's such a shallow world. Show business is such a shallow world, and I don't care about this. My family, my religion, my country, the most important things in my life. I know that people follow money. They want to be popular. Me not. I just want to do my things and remembered as one of the greatest athletes from Poland, one of the greatest UFC fighters. This is what I matter about. Money don't make you happy. The stuff don't make you happy, I like good stuff because I work my ass very hard every day. So, and I know that hard work pays off. But there are things I care about more now than I used to. But I wanna show to people that doesn't matter how high you were, how bad was the fail, and to people who have failed, who don't have the strength to rise, I want to show to them that they can do this. Same as me. I will do this on Saturday.
What advice would you give young girls who are trying to make it in this sport that you wish you would have gotten when you were younger?
You know what? Very often people ask me who I would like to be if I was not the champion. I always say, I would like to go through the same road with the same experience. Because what's beautiful, we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, today, tomorrow, after tomorrow. And we must take life as it is and experience. And this is what makes you at the end of your life. And what I want to say to young people, there is not a short way. There is only long way. And people ask me what motivates me. My dreams and my goals. Because I'm the only person who can bring this alive, who can make this happen. And I believe in hard work. And hard work and dedication. That's it. That's it. Be honest, guys. Don't try to be someone you are not. And be yourself all the time. Be real. Be honest. Don't be fake.
Joanna, you are one of the most lovely persons we've had on the show. You represent the sport so well.
Really?
Honestly, you're one of our favorites here. Thank you so much for joining us on this crazy schedule you're on. Any last words for your fans before you and Rose steal the show this Saturday in New York City?
Yes.
Joanna,
today you can watch the press conference, the open workouts if you are in New York, and I cannot wait to get back for the UFC Chicago in June, July,
Yeah.
June.
Uh-huh.
And eat the deep fried pizza again.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Chicago.
Joanna, you are awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
A huge thank you to Joanna and the fine people in New York and the UFC for setting this up. You could catch Joanna and Rose sealing the show at UFC 223 Saturday, April 7, 2018. It's Khabib versus Holloway, Brooklyn, New York, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. The prelims start on Fox Sports 1, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Joanna, Rose, the rematch for the women's strawweight title in the UFC. Thank you guys so much for joining us for this cool interview with Joanna. Don't forget, you can catch all of our other work all over the universe. Like us on Facebook at Mercado Airwaves. Follow me on Twitter at mmercado2333. Every one of our shows here is brought to you by our amazing producers over at patreon.com/Mercado Airwaves. If you'd like to hear these interviews ad-free or before anybody else, or if you have a brand you would like to bring to a huge, diverse group of audience, we have tiers just for you. That's patreon.com/Mercado Airwaves. Don't forget, you could download, subscribe, and rate us, like us, everywhere in the universe, wherever you like to listen to podcasts. We're on iTunes. Subscribe, like, rate, and review us. That's iTunes.com/Mercado Airwaves, SoundCloud.com/Mercado Airwaves, Stitcher.com/Mercado Airwaves. Of course, if you'd like to see us behind the scenes, follow us on Instagram, Instagram.com/MikeMercado2333. And, of course, subscribe to us on YouTube, YouTube.com/MikeMercado2333. Thank you guys so much. Enjoy the fights. We will see you next time here on Mercado Airwaves.
If you would like to support Mercado Airwaves, visit us at patreon.com/Mercado Airwaves. Find us on iTunes at Mercado Airwaves. Keep up to date with the show on Facebook at Mercado Airwaves. Follow Mike on Twitter at mmercado2333 and on Instagram, MikeMercado2333. Mercado Airwaves is brought to you by supporters at patreon.com/Mercado Airwaves.